Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are doing well, isn't it? So, okay, students, are you listening your parents? Obeying your parents? You use the sanitizer? Max, will you go out? Yeah, okay, very good. Okay, students, so today we will continue our class, the different types of home. Okay, so we are studying our chapter 6. Okay, so students, yesterday we have saw the other kinds of house, and today we are going to see people who help us in building our home house. Okay, so when we start our home, then we need the people, isn't it? We don't work in our home to build, isn't it? Because we cannot do. Okay, so students, we need some people. Okay, now let's see who's the person who comes and help us to build our home. Okay, the first one is architect. Okay, architect is a person who design our home. First they make a blueprint. Okay, that is called the blueprint. First they sketch the home in a paper. Okay, and in paper they make they design the home. Okay, where to put a windows, where to put a door, and how many floors will be there. Okay, so according to that land they design the home. Okay, so they are the first person who design our home in a paper. Okay, and they are that the way they help us to build our home. Okay, now the second person is the mason. Okay, so mason is the person who comes and who follow the instruction of architect. Okay, and according to that map, according to that blueprint, they start to build the walls and even a roof. Okay, that and they use the bricks and the cement to build the wall. Okay, so once they complete this all work, when the walls are completed and then the doors is completed, okay, windows is completed, so what they do, and uh, then they leave that one. Okay, then the other person comes to continue the work. Okay, the now another person is called the electrician. Okay, electricians, they comes and they do the wiring work. Okay, so they put the switch, okay, board and fans and the AC, whatever that the things we need, light. Okay, so they do the connection work. Okay, they join the wires. Okay, and that the way they decorate our home. Okay, in electricity. Okay, students, now the another types of person comes, they also help us to build our home, to complete our home. Okay, now the another types of person comes, that is called the plumber. Okay, now we need a water, isn't it? We need water in a kitchen, in a bathroom, washroom, even in a basin. Okay, so they comes and they do the pipe work. Okay, and they do the pipe work, and they connect the water, okay, through the pipe to the our water tank, isn't it? And they do all the plumbing work. Okay, so plumbing work means who work for the pipe. Okay, for the water supply. Okay, students, so they comes and they do all the work. Okay, once the architect complete his case, then the masons comes, they build the home and walls and the roof according to the that map and that blueprint. And then the electricians comes, they also do follow the same instruction, and they put the light, fans and the other electronics, okay, electric items. And then the plumbers comes, and the plumbers also do his job, isn't it? And now the another person comes, and that is a painter. Okay, now the painters comes, they also put the colors on the wall, isn't it? And we choose our color, and every room we decide, in this room we have to put this color, in this room that we have to put this color, like that we decide. Yet, and according to that they follow the instruction, and they paint our walls. Okay, now there are the more people also are there, but they are not listed in your book, like carpenter, no, carpenter, they do the that woodwork, isn't it, and especially they make a door. Okay, so they are not mentioned in your book, but they are also the part of building our home. So these are the person, students, they who help us to build our home. Okay, without them it is not possible for us to build our home. Okay, so students, so that's why we have to respect all the people. Okay, so these are the person who help us to building our home. Okay, students, so do you understand? Now let's go to the move to the next one, and that is an ideal home. Okay, what is an ideal home? An ideal home is one, now look at here, the one which has many doors and windows that allow fresh air and the sunlight to enter. The fresh air keeps us healthy. The sun ray kills the germs inside the house. The white mesh on the window prevent flies and mosquitoes from entering the home. Okay, students, an ideal home means that is a very expensive home. Okay, and in that home there will be a big door, big windows, and even that glass, no, that glass are used in a roof so that the sunlight can enter directly into the home. So when the sunlight enter directly into our home, then what happen, whatever the small that germs are there in home, that will die. Okay, so sometimes we have to allow the sun ray to enter our home. Okay, student, so it is good for our health. And also we have to we should not use always the AC, fan, and the air of that AC or fan, because it is not good for our health. Okay, sometimes we have to open the door so that the fresh air can enter to in our home. Okay, so these types of the facility which home has, that home is called the an ideal home. Okay, student, so there will be the all the facilities, and especially there will be the there is the way, there is the space that from where the sunlight and the fresh air can enter. Okay, students, so this types of home is called the an ideal home, and this types of home is very expensive, and all the people cannot afford these types of home. Okay, students, now another is decoration. Okay, decoration of home is a very important. Okay, if we don't decorate our home, then it's won't look beautiful. Though house is very from outside it's look beautiful, but if we don't have in order that the bookshelf or then the shoe rack and the things are in a proper place, then it won't look good, isn't it? Because that the if we don't have in a proper way, if we don't decorate our home, then people will not come, isn't it? And it will be quite ugly, it won't look good. Okay, students, so we have to arrange all the things in order. Okay, so we have to keep that dining room, we have to keep according to the according to that room, that we have to arrange the things, isn't it? And if that is a living room, then we have to arrange the things according to that room. If that is a bedroom, then we have to arrange the things, furnitures, all the things according to that one, isn't it? Then only it looks like good. Okay, so students, if we don't decorate our home, then it won't be good. So we have to decorate. Okay, and one thing you have to keep in mind, and I know many of you play with a doll, okay, and toys. Okay, so after playing, what you have to do, you have to keep them back into their own place, isn't it? Even when you are sitting for the study, you have to keep all your books and copies in book racks or bookshelf, isn't it? So, and we should not throw garbage here and there. We should not make our room dirty. We have to always keep our room neat and clean. Okay, and another thing, students, you have to keep it in mind, and we have to do that what is called that we have to arrange our bed. Okay, we have to do ourselves. Okay, that is good for us. Okay, students, and another things we have to remember when we go out. Okay, so before leaving the room we have to off the fan, lights and all the things, all the electronic gadgets. Okay, we have to off it because otherwise it will just waste our electricity. You know, there are the many villages still in our country, they have no electricity. So if we don't save that the way, then they will not get, is it okay, student? So we have to save our electricity too. Okay, so we must keep make our bed every day, and we must grow plant near our houses and keep its surrounding clean. Okay, students, we have to keep clean its surrounding our home. That the way that we can decorate our home, and in front of our home also we can plant some garden, we can do some flowers. Okay, so then that it may make more beauty our home. Okay, student, so this is the end of our lesson. Okay, quickly once more. The first thing, a house protects us from heat, cold, rain, thieves and animals. Okay, why do we need home? We need a home to protect ourselves from heat, cold, rain, thieves and animals. Okay, student, and now the second things that we have learned, there are many types of house like a kacha, pakka, bungalow, and then the multi-storied and the flat etc, isn't it? So that's the house that we have studied from this lesson. Okay, and now the third one is a house made of brick, cement and glass is called the pakka house. Okay, there are the many pakka house, and nowadays many people they build a pakka house even in a village. Okay, and then the people who have no house are called nomad. Okay, the person who do not have a home, they stay in a rented house, they are called nomads. Okay, many people help us to build our house. Okay, students, yes, in a house we cannot build our home alone. Okay, so we need some people who can help us to build our home. Okay, students, so I hope you have enjoyed our class, my class, and you have understand the lesson. Okay, students, so before I leave, you have a homework, and that is page number 51. Okay, page number 51 is your homework. You have to do it in your book, and you have to click the picture and send it to my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, students, okay, stay home, stay safe. Okay, bye bye, have a nice day. Thank you.